announcement. An apple was murdered outside his apartment last night. Police have an ongoing investigation, but they suspect foul play. The apple was none other than world-renowned nudist Stewart Smart Fella. Let's hope the police get their best detectives on the scene.
Oh my, oh my.
Oh man. Poor Stewart. What a terrible demise, I see. Wendy was answering my calls earlier. It's terrible.
I think you really getting cut him up.
Really got cut up.
Really gave him the birth suit.
Can't make jokes about this. Stewart was our friend. Do better.
Only for a couple days.
Oh man. It's terrible.
Damn, for what he was kind of juicy.
I mean, this just happened. I don't think you would
Happened exactly 2 hours ago.
I'll find some clues somewhere, obviously. We can't let this go. And poor Stewart. Can you think of anyone that would have killed Stewart? Anyone?
I don't know. We gotta take the security footage.
Who did this to Stewart?
Man, we're gonna have to take a look at that security footage.
I have to. I don't know. We have to see who dismembered Stewart like that. Do we have any leads, any suspects, or something?
Maybe only from the security footage they found two people.
Two people, huh?
Two people who were in this building around that time. It's time to interview them.
Let's go.
Where were you
When?
at 12 to 3 a.m. today?
Beat him on me.
What?
That's still what I said.
Hold on. Let's put it on. Where were you at 12 a.m.? Where? Don't play with me.
I was playing with these balls.
Ooh, he's a
He's a jokester.
He thinks
He's a jokester.
How would you feel if I tell your family about your past crimes that you've committed?
Okay. They already know.
They already know.
Yeah.
Gotta be him, man.
This man is a joker.
It has to be him. It's insane.
Where were you supposedly beating your meat to?
I was in the bathroom.
You were in the bathroom.
Of which building?
This building.
Who were you watching?
Big titty Latino.
You know what? I'll leave Stewart likes the same thing. Whatever. Alright. I feel like you commit the crime. You were near the room that Stewart died in around that same time.
What time did you arrive?
I arrived at 11:53.
You hesitated when you said 11:53.
Yeah.
What time did you actually arrive?
Alright. I arrived at 12. When I got here, I already saw him on the floor, but I thought he was walling. So I just, I didn't pay any attention to it. I was horny, so I just went in the bathroom, minding my business.
Why you gonna call the police?
I was horny.
That doesn't excuse.
It's a
What time
crime.
did you leave?
I was in there for like an hour, so around 1 a.m.
That's a lie. You can't last more than 10 seconds. On the security cam footage, you left at 12:03.
So you know what that means?
You lied.
You got me.
Must have been you.
Nah, it wasn't me.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
What did we say? Do you move on?
I think we have to move on to our next suspect. And now I'm you, Mr. N.
Get out of here. Stop beating me in the bathroom. In the public bathroom. It's insane. Do better.
I'll do what I want.
Get up.
We should still technically arrest him because that's still a crime.
You're right. Nah, come here.
This right here was on your person. You mind telling us where you were? Between the times of 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. this morning.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
That's a long period of time. I don't know. I did lots of things.
You did lots of things at 3 in the morning.
3 in the no. I mean, Not specifically at 3 in the morning, but during that period.
What were you doing at 3 in the morning? That's the question. What were you doing?
Probably sleeping, I don't know.
Sleep? You were
What were you doing at 12 in the morning?
I was eating, I was having some.
What, apples?
Maybe.
Some applesauce?
Here's what we think happened. You grabbed this, and then you took Stewart,
Stewart?
and then you skanked him.
Yes.
Who the heck is Stewart?
Stewart. You know who Stewart
You know who
is.
Stewart is. Everyone knows who Stewart is.
Who is Stewart?
Famous.
He's
the most famous apple in the world.
Most famous.
Oh, isn't that like your guy's little pet?
Pads? Coach Stewart the pet.
I don't know, man.
Listen, where's Stewart? I mean, why did you kill Stewart?
Listen, just because I have an apple peeler on me, like, that doesn't mean that I killed Stewart. Maybe I just started eating apples. You know, I like my apples nice and naked, skin all the way.
Is that not sus?
I have something to show you guys.
Show me.
Show me. What do you have?
What do you have to
So
show me?
this morning, I went to the store and picked up an apple peeler. So I had some apples, you know, back in my place. I wanted to make some good apple salad. Oh yeah, just how they make in Applebee's. Yes, without the bees. Here it is. You guys can.
It's a receipt.
Time.
Oh, snap! 9 a.m.!
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Does this mean?
The way I see it, the only thing I'm guilty of is liking apples.
Got the pillar at 9 a.m.
I don't buy it.
Doesn't fit.
Doesn't say what color this apple peeler was.
Okay.
What color? What brand?
This is a black apple peeler.
What do you have against the color black?
You're free to go. I think it's time to check him again.
I see.
It's the only clues we got. I'm not sure if these are the ones we want.
A receipt and a pillar.
Receipt and a peeler. Receipt after
It's not gonna work
the
out.
suspect was killed.
You get a clue. Let's look around. See. What could our suspect have left?
Unless. What? Oh man, oh man, oh man.
No way. Open it. What the hell?
I don't even know what tool this is.
How the suspect is suspicious. Said he likes apples.
Said he likes apples, but
maybe he also brought that tool and the pillar itself, and maybe he hid that tool in here and figured this out.
wait a minute. I think I found something. Look at this. So, this looks like the inside of an apple,
Alright.
but they put the apple back together. So, if we take the apple apart, they really just carved his heart.
Oh, what the hell?
Wow, poor Stewart.
Damn. What do you do to deserve this? It's terrible.
This is horrible. Wait a minute. It's the same brand.
Could it mean? Could it
I think
mean?
we have to bring him in for questioning again
Again, with new evidence.
with new evidence.
What's up? Why am I here again?
You're here because you're guilty.
Guilty of what?
Guilty of murder. You see, the other day when we gave you I forgot what it is. It's not an interview. What the fuck is it called? The other day when we gave you the interrogation, we didn't have all the clues we thought we had. Until now.
It turns out we're missing one more tool of yours that we have seen.
One little tool that you thought you could hide from us. Well, we went back. We did some digging. So here's exactly what we thought happened on that night.
You came here at 12 a.m., but you were hungry.
And then you found in that room a lonely apple just doing its thing.
First, you felt guilty to wonder what you could do to the apple.
And then you actually did it. Insane.
Do you know what you did
He knows
to
what
poor Stewart?
he knows what he did.
Stewart.
Yes.
Listen, I only eat nameless apples. I don't eat anything else.
But you eat apples.
I like apples. Yeah, they're cool. They're good homies.
Good homies.
Yeah, they're good fellas.
Good fellas.
Is that what you think of apples? Is that how little you think of apples?
That they're good fellas.
Yeah.
So you desecrate good fellas?
You eat up good fellas like they're no one's business?
He's toying with my patience.
Tell him what he did. That night you walked in, 12 a.m. But you were hungry.
Wait. 12 a.m. or 12 p.m.?
12 a.m.
12 a.m.
You walked in and you were hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You saw Stewart sitting there lonely.
He was very lonely. But you had a tool on you. You had a tool on you could use to cut him up.
Do you know what that tool was? What is this?
You cut him up. You cut up his insides, and then you try to forge him back together once you realized that you had done a mistake. You made a
Yes.
mistake. And then you tried to hide the tool. You forged the apple back together. But you forgot one thing. Your little tool you bought the other day to cover your story is unfortunately the same brand
The same brand.
as the tool that caught at the crime scene. Now, there's no one else who could have possibly had this tool.
I mean, this is just like a generic brand. Like, anybody could have one of these in their house.
There were two people on the crime scene, and one of them was masturbating. Do I really think he had this tool on his person?
Let's be honest.
Not really.
I don't think so.
Maybe he used a skin killer.
You're very human creation.
Unbelievable.
Maybe he likes to like apples, you know. That's why.
Doesn't like apples as much as you do, though, does he?
I don't think so.
Yeah, but I just eat them.
You eat them.
Yeah.
This is what's left. of
This is
Pearl's-
Stewart. The man that you murdered. The apple that you
The
murdered.
smart fella you murdered. Look at him.
No heart.
No heart. Completely empty.
Penetrated with the inside.
Because you did this to him.
Penetrated.
I'm gonna kill him, Miguel. What do you have to say for yourself? With all the evidence pointing at you.
Well, the thing is that like as I told you, I was eating apples. I was not just killing them, you know. Like well, that's a waste of apples. Like, you know, I could probably eat them.
Why would you eat the evidence?
But it's not. I mean, because it's an apple. Like
It's not just an apple.
This was Stewart. Stewart was alive. He was a smart fella. He was the original smart fella.
well,
And you killed him.
he doesn't look as smart as an apple. Kind of bad.
Confess your wrongs. You did this to Stewart. He is dead because of you.
You pulled him apart.
Alright. Listen to me. What would have tortured an apple and not eat it in the end? Exactly.
What do we do? It's insane.
So far, our evidence lines up one thing. Fortunately, currently, Prosecution is not looking good for you. You're the only man on the scene who is known to mess around with apples. You're also the only man on the scene to have bought an identical brand.
Oh, maybe that was the only option there was. Maybe it was the cheapest option.
There's multiple options, and this is definitely not the cheapest one.
Oh, how do you know?
Because I know my cutters.
Wait, so you have colors like these?
Not like these. I have the different kind.
The better kind.
The premium kind.
Okay, so what do you use those colors for? Like,
I use them to cut carrots mainly.
oh yeah.
Not apples.
But apples don't have cores. What would you
Apples
have?
do have cores.
What would you have?
This
a
one
core?
doesn't have core.
I mean,
Core that you took out.
carrots don't have core. So like,
Oh, this?
yeah,
I don't know
we
what this
do
is.
use-
I actually don't know what tool that is. I have this for carrots and cucumbers. Trim them. Put them on my sushi.
You have one chance to try to explain yourself.
oh, I don't know what's happening. As I said, like, it's just one brand. It's
They
like,
have given you the facts.
it's like, let's say you have a certain kind of brand for your phone, and I have the same brand. Doesn't mean that we bought it together, right?
Alright. Fortunately, you are under arrest till further notice. We're gonna have to pat you down, search your person, you're gonna have to switch clothes, and you'll be put in temporary jail for the murder of this apple. This is how the law works in our world.
Shame on you, you scum. Thank you. Turn around. Hands on the wall.
You guys are filming me.
Alright, you got it, bro.
Got him? Alright. Don't move. Silence. 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 What do you have? What's this? This is phone. Put this phone down.
Let me check
this.
Check with the phone. Check.
Are you touching my money?
Hey, no. I said assume position in silence. Thank you.
You should arrest him right now. He has Mint Mobile.
Make mobile. I should arrest you.
Hold on, I'm trying to
Silence. Shut your mouth. What's in here?
I'm waiting for the bill.
What's it?
Hey, stop. Find my dick.
Keys. What's this paper here?
Paper.
What is this? Don't move. Assume position. What does that say?
Another paper.
You bastard!
8 p.m. You forged the receipt. Mr. Man, you're under arrest.
Under arrest. Hands behind your back. Hands down. Hands down. Going to jail. I'm gonna be a long time.
Oh,
Let's go. Murder.
touching my butt.
Shut your
You're
mouth.
going to jail for a long time for the murder of Stewart Smart Bella.
How do you feel? What's your
You have
last
the right to
words?
remain silent.
Thank you.
Anything you say will be held against you in the court of law.
Get out of here, you sick bastard. Let's go.